social butterfly freshman year. Her grades were terrible. Trend spotter. Pearson says trend spotters started drawing attention to cocooning in the early 80s. This is pretty clear. It's a person who spots trends, who notices what particular trends have developed in society and comments on them. We also have the word trendy, which means in keeping with the latest fashion, the latest trend, such as, it's very trendy to drive a hybrid car these days, or he always wears trendy clothes. Draw attention to. This is to direct someone's notice, their attention towards something. Pearson also could have said, call someone's attention to something. If you were giving a presentation, you could say something like, if I can call your attention to page 5 of the report. Rec room. Pearson says trend spotters in the early 80s pointed to signs like home video, early computer games, and rec rooms. Rec is short for recreation in this expression, and a rec room is a room devoted to recreation. In U.S. houses, it's often in the basement, and it contains things like comfortable sofas and chairs, tabletop games, an audio-visual setup. A similar concept is the man cave, but this is a room specifically for husbands to do whatever they want with no female interference. And it's usually for typical man-type pursuits like watching sports, playing video games, etc. Fade. Collins says when cocooning started 30 or so years ago, it was partly because the hopes associated with détente had faded after the late 1970s. And those hopes vanished, she means, like an image or a sound that gradually disappeared. So you could say, Karen worked very hard at first, but her enthusiasm faded after a few months. In a sense. Mimura says, but people are talking about cocooning as if it were something new. And Pearson replies, well, in a sense it is. In a certain way, he means, in a certain meaning. Imagine someone who doesn't have lots of money, but they're healthy and very active there.
川崎か6699川崎か6699 19時4分10月6日19時5分川崎へ9155川崎へ9155 10月6日日曜日